Yeah, before we do that, anything around here to steal? I know there's a meta-gel dispenser around here somewhere, and we need here. Apparently we didn't need any. Were we over the cap or something? Because I know I used several. Looking at one I used by accident.
Hey, Commander. I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Soldiers died! Fucked up.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
There's nothing special about me, Williams. Anyone would have done the same.
And died trying.
Off an entire enemy platoon? Alone? With all due respect, Commander, I think you've got somebody watching over you.
I just noticed her arms are really scrawny. Like, my arms are thicker than that. Aha! Time to steal my own stuff. Oh yeah, I want that. Gonna need to do this semi-frequently. And here's something that you may have noticed wasn't in Ashley's inventory. A biotic amp. That's because it's actually unique to biotic characters. Caden has one, and actually has something that I don't have, called an Omni Tool. Technically everybody has them, it's like a wrist computer, but only Sentinels, Engineers, and Infiltrators get like an actual slot for it. It's for their tech powers. We'll be getting those semi-frequently. Usually ones that aren't as good as what we already have. But the first few will always be better.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Glad to see you have nothing to say. I've actually never come in here before. Like, well...
Go speak to Joker when you're ready.
Damn it.
Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
I'm gonna see if Captain Keith David had a conversation for me. And I'm not talking to Chakwas, because, frankly, I don't care. We can go in there, but we won't until later. It's not important right now. As in, there's nothing down there, and it takes like 30 seconds for the elevator to go down the 7 feet needed to reach the next floor. Yeah.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Ready. I absolutely love the design of the Normandy. And here we have the Citadel, which looks kind of like a...
Size of that ship.
It's kind of like a Death Star laser.
Ship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
That's the Ascension.
Gee, Joker.
I'm just saying, you need firepower too.
It kind of looks like a gun sword.
Gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Don't ask me what SSB stands for, I don't know.
Begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower, Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Weird, I could have sworn I turned the music off. Oh well. If it gets flagged, as long as it doesn't take the video down, I don't care.
Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Seren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson. I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
I'm not gonna sit on my ass just because the Council doesn't want to do anything. If they won't stop Saren, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Okay, new characters to introduce. Number 1, Ambassador Udina. He's a dick. And numbers 2, 3, and 4, the Council. They are ineffectual douchebags. Enough said. And here we get, I believe, our first use of decryption, and it's the same fucking minigame. Very upset. Alliance Patrol Report. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argos Row cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do you want to send in a recon team? And we just unlocked a side quest. For much later, that I will probably forget about by the time we can do it.
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious. I can't just... This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone, and she betrayed that confidence. All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash.
And here we have two new alien species to introduce. The Elcor, these giants with fucking Cthulhu mouths. And the Volus, the tiny guy here.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Den. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
Okay, explanation on the Elcor. They always speak in a monotone. When they're talking to anyone that isn't another Elcor, because no one can understand their inflections, they specifically state the intent of what they're saying, sort of like HK-47.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
The Volus have to wear environmental suits because they can't breathe normal air. Why do they have to share an office?
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Den. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
And now the one that's actually important to talk to here.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Take note that consort is capitalized.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
And that points us to another side quest. One that I will be making it a point to do.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Ah, here's something of interest that's not really helpful, but still interesting.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
What does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
I'll pass.
I apologize if you found my service unsatisfactory. Please submit any complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
Hey, Dan, now.
Have a nice day.
Okay, things to note about Avina. Note first that she said virtual intelligence and not artificial. AI in Mass Effect are a touchy subject. The Geth are AI, and easily the most famous in the galaxy. And they were actually created by a race called the Quarians, who they ran off their homeworld and basically drove into near extinction. Hence why AI research is, at best, barely tolerated, and usually more banned outright. Second, notice Avina's design. Now, compare it to this woman over here. You may notice that Avina is very clearly modeled after an Asari. That's because the Asari were the first species in the galaxy after the Protheans to find the Citadel. Hence why a lot of things here are modeled based on Asari predilections. And this here is what is called a keeper. They don't talk. The keepers are basically like that one little creepy servitor race in Planescape, in the city of Sigil, that just kind of maintain the city. You don't talk to them, you don't bother them. Nobody really knows what they do or how they do it, but they keep the place running. So it's one of those things where it's a crime to actually interfere with the keepers doing their job, and it's really easy to just sort of ignore them because they don't interact with anybody. There's another side quest around here somewhere. It's not that guy. So I think he does actually have a side quest for us.
Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
I go where I please.
I came on my own. I need information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression? Never mind. Forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
Why is everybody so pissy? All I did was walk into a room.
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
No, that's not it.
What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
Hayden, why was there a flashlight coming out of your face?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Frederick?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
Why are everybody's faces expelling light? Yeah, that's kind of an oddity of Mass Effect. I think it's Mass Effect 1 specifically. You may notice that there's another keeper here, and just kind of in an out-of-the-way area you wouldn't notice. There's a side quest to scan a bunch of keepers. We probably won't be doing it.
I don't have time to talk now.
It's tedious, and the only real reward is credits, and you don't really need those. There's only a couple items that are worth buying in this game, but they cost so much that it takes like multiple playthroughs to get them. They're the best weapons in the game, by far, but they still cost an arm and a leg. Also, this is the fast travel system. The Citadel is huge. Like, it's enormous. Very easy to get lost and just... In some areas, I'm not even sure you can get to on foot. I think you can get to all of them, but I'm not totally sure. Point is, yeah, if you want to get to, say, the Council, it's a lot easier to just take the fast travel. Also, that statue there, take note of it.
That's nothing. I've had my office rearranged 5 times now.
5 times?
Welcome. I am Nelina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Commander Shepard, with the Alliance Navy.
Excellent. You should hear something in, 3 or 4 months.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name, and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nelina.
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with him.
Yes, of course, mistress.
I smell a spy.
Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
I think Nelina, however her name is pronounced, might be the most animated character in any conversation in this game. You gotta be careful about when you start, like, running, because you might accidentally talk to somebody. It's the same button. Also, take notice of this. Weird and creepy.
That's enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our Citadel.
You wanted to speak with me?
I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Tell me about this problem you're having.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out, Now he spends his days in Cora's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
Don't touch me.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
I don't make any promises, but I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Commander. That is all I can ask. Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
What part of stop touching me don't you understand?
Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.